Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking to Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. So we got the Montreal Canadiens hosting the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight in Montreal. Obviously, they're hosting, so it's in Montreal. I'm just trying to get the feed. I'm hoping I got one. It's been very frustrating this year trying to watch the game online. Hopefully, you all have a feed, and we will be able to enjoy this game. Let's see who's here. Oops. Jiffy the Kid, go Habs, go. KB, how you doing? Habs Guru, how you doing? All right. So, I'm hoping, I don't know, I got a feed. It doesn't seem to want to kick into the game, though. I don't know if it's because it could be behind a couple of minutes or not. I don't know. Oh, there it is. It just kicked in, and now I got to turn my sound down, or it's a copyright issue. Whoop. All right, and I got it full screen and everything. Better go to the headphones. So now that makes it a lot better. I'm not as worried as I was. And I don't know why NHL 66 is not working, man. I don't know what's with that site. These bloody things. I hate headphone wires. I just hate them. All right. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Awesome, KB. Good for. I'm glad it's working for you. And now I'll be fine. I just don't know how far behind I'm going to be, but at least I can see the game. Hey, Larry the Cable Guy. Splitting time tonight between me and the official Montreal Canadiens forum. Don't blame you, which I haven't been on with in quite a while. Awesome. No worries. Sports Surge is good, but get a lot of point pop-ups. Yeah, I know. It's always behind too, so I find this a better picture as well. So, hey, Canadian Kevin, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, well, they're showing Leafs and Coyotes thing logos there. I go, what? Wait. Yeah, I usually use NHL 66 too, but it's not working well tonight. It still isn't on. It just says it can't play the video. So that's what I'm still getting. Try it again. Nope. Can't play the video yet. It probably will at some point, but at least I got to start where I am right now. All right. Turn it down a bit. So, what do you guys want to know? Ask questions. I will answer. I don't know what to talk about. I just did a pregame show, so we got no Jake Allen tonight. We got Monty and Nets. Jake Allen is having a baby. His wife is about to give birth, or has already, and we are going to hear about it probably tomorrow. Oh, KB, really nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's not a bad one. I was late. I forgot to get something, so I was struggling. I only found a few. One I found it. Oh, again. No, okay. No, that's right. I thought I had it reversed because Pittsburgh's in Montreal. Matt just informed me he won't make it tonight, so BL's not here. Good. Yeah, no Matt tonight. Hey, Canadian Kevin from Belleville, Ontario. Awesome. Not a Leafs fan, I take it. All right. What else I got news for you tonight? Lineup changes. Monahan on the wing on line 1. Slavkovsky was moved to line 4. Drouin moved up to line 2, I think. Cam, isn't that terrible? I don't know what is with that guy. Randy Paling he's centering the fourth line for Pittsburgh, and Drew, like I just said, on the second line left wing for Montreal. Awesome Canadian, Kevin. Any giveaways coming up? I just did one. So, no, not offhand. It'll be probably another month or so. I just did one on the opening game. Waxy, how you doing, Waxy? Thank you, Rory. I should be saying that to you. Welcome back. Cam does not like Crosby. Crosby doesn't bother me. He's taking the lead in the points, over Ovechkin by 4. They started, I think Ovi started the year before Sydney did. Guru, yeah, I don't know what's with Dadonov. He is on the third line. I think they switched to wings. I think he's on the left wing from the right wing. Maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know. But yeah, he's just like. Although the last game saw a little more from him, so hopefully that will keep going. But yeah, take your hats off. Oh, that national anthem. Okay, I thought it was something else. Primo's backing up Monty. Doesn't mean he's going to play. We'll have to pray for him. He's sitting on the bench. Rory, I kind of agree with you, Rory. Rory says Crosby hate is ludicrous. He's a Canadian legend. Like him or not, can't deny his impact on the game of hockey. And as far as I know, haven't heard him abusing people, raping people. Waxy, aren't most things a little bit of both at some point, or a lot of one, a little bit of the other, or whatever nowadays anyway? Can I find out if Weber is with the team in Vegas? Why would he be? Weber's in Vegas on paper only, right? For the LTIR money. I doubt he has much to do with them. Collects a paycheck from them. That's about it, I would think. I mean, I haven't heard anything. I don't know. If I hear anything, I'll pass it on. But, I mean, he has no tie to them at all. Yeah, Rory, I'm gonna have to side with you on that. Yep. There's been a lot of wine, and I'll tell you what, players like Lemieux, and a guy like Crosby, they have a lot to whine about. They take a lot of abuse out there, and guys get away with a lot on them. It seems I've seen a lot of it. Anyway, I'm not sticking up for him. I don't dislike him, and I think he's a good role model. There, I said it. Good Canadian boy. Wow, everybody left the room. Is my signal down again? Oh my god! Like why? It was good for the pregame show. Now for this one, it's all screwy. Sorry, I apologize if my signal's screwed. I don't know. I guess a lot of people online at this time, right? Because of the game. So. You don't have to apologize for loving Sidney Crosby. We're not in that kind of a world where you can't like somebody. Thanks, KB. So I don't know how long it'll last, but I can see my signal's low. Hopefully it'll last that way. I don't know if it's raining out. I don't know if it's got anything to do with that. Anyway. All right, so I don't know if you guys got kickoff yet here, but I'd say they haven't faced off yet. I suspect I'm going to be a little bit behind, but I'm still probably going to do some play-by-play and shit, so you'll have to bear with me. Quite a bit. I'm not for every game, but like for some games, quite a bit of people watch after the stream is over, so just for that, I mean, I have to do that. Puck drop now? Okay. Not yet for me. I don't think it's far away, but here we go. Just about to drop the puck. So I'm about 30 seconds behind. They dropped the puck. Montreal won the draw. Bad pass to Caulfield in center ice, and Pittsburgh comes the other way. They don't do much with it, do they? Montreal comes up with the puck and gets it out. Dumps into the corner by Nick. And I don't know why it's all the way down, but it's icing call. Icing call on Pittsburgh. So on my clock, it's 30 seconds. Well, 28 seconds gone now in the first. Obviously, no score yet. Canadian Kevin, not like it started raining a little bit near the like 5 o'clock time, but I don't know. It's it's like off and on kind of rain. I don't know if it is. Weather sucks, but I mean I'm on cable internet, so I shouldn't really be affected by the weather for it. Unless, of course, they get it from a satellite, and then the satellites, that's probably what it is. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Montreal moving the puck around a little bit. They got it out, comes back in. Harris has it behind his net. And he races up along the boards to nobody, really. Pittsburgh coming the other way. They're in Montreal's end. I think it was Zucker. Cross ice, shot from that guy. Save Monty. And he hangs on for a face-off. KB, if I'm 35 seconds ahead of you, you're behind, man. I got to be about 35 seconds behind. Well, yeah, go to onhockey.tv. %80 chance of rain tomorrow. Where you are? Oh, yeah, you're in Belleville. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to have much rain tomorrow. A little bit, but not much. All right, almost 2 minutes gone here. Pittsburgh with it. Shot from the point. Pittsburgh still has it. Wow. That went in. I barely saw the shot. Heinen gets the first. Well, that takes everybody out of the guess the score contest like real quick. Damn it. I don't think anybody guessed Heinen. Oh, yeah, you can't post links in the chat. That's true. Goals under review. Didn't go in? Okay, I don't know what the review is about, but it happened so fast. I was, boom, what? Let's see. Well, that went in. Oh. I don't know if that crossed the line. You're right. That looked like it hit it hit the top bar, slid along, and down. What it came out? No goal. Yeah, no, that didn't cross the goal line. When you see that did not cross the goal line. Oh. No. Hits the bar and comes out. Doesn't. And it didn't take them long to figure that out, so you know it wasn't. Anyway, 2 minutes gone, still no score. One shot by Pittsburgh. Here comes Hoffman with a shot from the very, very high slot. Of course, he missed the net. Weidman with a shot in close from the circle. Save to Smith. He hangs on. We'll have a face-off there. Oh, man, Arbor delivers a nice big hit on side. He touches somebody, they go, bah! On Archibald. Pittsburgh wins the draw. Gensel going into the corner to get it. Drops it back to Crosby. Petrie at the point. Sends it in to Crosby. Crosby cross ice to the point. Shot. Went wide. Gensel with it. Hands it off to Crosby. He hands it off to, I don't see who. Oh, boy, that's the luck that the guy didn't get that. Centering pass through the crease, and the guy just couldn't get a stick on it. Montreal gets it out, but Pittsburgh sends it back. Nobody's really got control here. Monahan, yes, he sends it back to the defenseman, and people change up. Gooley's got it. Gooley over to Dadonov. Dadonov's got it, races in on his opposite wing, and his shot, I don't know what happened with it, but Pittsburgh's coming back the other way. Letang shot wide. Dumoulin at the point sends it back in, but Montreal's got it. I think that was Kovacevic. Sends the puck up, but Pittsburgh got it in the neutral zone, sends it up, but offside. Petrie getting booed, yes. Now that the game is on, Petrie will get booed, and that he fully expects, and that's fine. You can't be surprised Petrie's going to get booed while the game is on, do you? Are you? Game's on. He's the enemy. So we got 16:22 to go in the first on my clock. Shots are one apiece. Score is 0-0. It's in the corner of Montreal's end. Somebody's going to come up with it. Montreal. Cross ice two. And another cross ice to Anderson. Anderson breaks in. That was... He was kind of manhandled a bit going in, but... Where's the puck now? In the corner, and Pittsburgh sends it out. Anderson with it. Back to his defenseman. They go... Oh, I thought he was changing up. Arbor and Weidman. Arbor with it in front of his net, waiting for guys to finish changing up. Set up. Here he comes. Arbor over to Weidman. Weidman dumps it in, and they chase. Slav is out there with Evans and Hoffman. Kovacevic keeps it in. Okay, so Slavkovsky got it behind the net at the boards, and he fed it up to Evans. Evans got a shot at it, but doesn't go in. He's got a nice touch for the passing, Slav. I mean, that's one thing. He's got a good touch on his passes. So they're still out there. Hoffman taking the draw. Evans and Slav on the circle. And won by Montreal. Quick shot by Slav, but he hits the player with it instead, and Pittsburgh sends it out. Kovacevic picked it up, but he couldn't get it out of there. He gave up possession or not? I'm not sure. They're fighting for it in the corner. Yes, Pittsburgh comes up with it, but Montreal quickly takes it back, and it's Kovacevic coming out. Up to the red line for Hoffman, who was going off. He sends it into the corner. Who's got it? Pittsburgh. Archibald? No, I don't know who that is. McGinn, but nice play by Gooley taking the – he's going to take a shot. He took the puck right off his stick. So nice. Now, I don't know who has it coming up from behind the net. Ray, stop barking. Ray. Crosby with it, sends it all the way down the ice. That should be icing. Ray. $14:22 to go in the first. 2-1 are the shots in favor of Montreal. No score. Can't even light it. I didn't see who on the draw. Pittsburgh with it. I don't know what that was. Montreal picks it, gets it in their own end. They get it out and hold possession. And here comes Gooley. Gooley over the line, spins at the half wall. He gives it to Caulfield. Caulfield dumps it into the corner where I don't know who that is. Is there Nick, I imagine? Or Monan? I don't know who that was. That was Monan. They still have possession. Not now because they took a shot, kind of a weak shot. And then they get it again. Caulfield too. Intercepted pass. Bouncy puck. They get it back. Send it at the net. Dumoulin with it now. Nice. Gooley just rushing in, kind of taking the puck before Crosby could get it. Then he got knocked down. Letang with it to his partner, and the guy sends it up to the line. Offside. Zucker got the puck, but he put himself offside. Bob Cannon's in the room. Hey, Bob. Got it this time. Yeah, Slav's little passes are not bad. It makes sense maybe easing Slav in a little bit better that way with those two guys. Caulfield, to me, buzzing, but he's not, I don't know, not effectively. Frank, stop barking. My dog's name is Ray. Frank, stop barking, Frank. I don't know who that is. You like that one, eh, Bob? I got it tonight. It happens every now and then, man. I got commercials. That's what freaks me out. I'm getting commercials. I'm not used to it still. Jeez. I'm also waiting. Oh, there's people here. If you're having a good time, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. That'd be really cool. Got my A game going tonight. I don't know about that, but I don't know. My play-by-play is better tonight. I think anyway. I don't know. My energy level is a little low for me for tonight. Laser Eye Petrie. Oh, you got to say the complete opposite. That's why you say Frank. But how is Ray Frank the opposite of Ray? I don't know. Petrie in another uniform. Still weird to see. The face-off's about to happen. Montreal wins the draw. Harris to his partner. And what What happened? Where's the ball? Oh, there it is. Yeah, words don't want to come out. I want to be talking, and they won't start. It's kind of like I'm old, so it's like when you have to pee, you gotta wait a few seconds. You gotta wait a few seconds for the words to come out. Come on, boys. They're in Harrison, the corner of Pittsburgh, to Gallagher on the other side. Back to Harris behind the net on the side. Nice little pass, but it hit somebody through the crease. And then bounced out. So not a good way to bounce, but back to the point. Oh, pass to the other side to Harris gets deflected. I don't know who that was, but it was Pittsburgh guy. Right now, Kovacevic behind his net, waiting for everybody to set up. Crosby in front of him there, pestering him. Suzuki backing up, looking for the puck, knocks the Penguins guy down. Oh, there's a shot. I mean, whatever there. 3 guys on 1, I think, and they couldn't do anything with it. Comes back the other way, and Montreal now sending it back the other way. Monahan over the line to Caulfield. Cross ice to Suzuki. Nice passing between these 3 guys. This could be really nice. Nothing happens there, but still nice passing. This is something we're seeing a little more. Have you guys noticed a lot more cross ice passing in the offensive zone by the Habs than last year? Just not paying off yet, but I think it will. Weak shot by Joseph at the point. And Caulfield almost alone. He gets raped in the slot. No, not really, but he couldn't get any freedom there. Off. Hey, Jesse, you're a Pens fan? Awesome. Yeah, you boo Petrie? Well, welcome to the channel. Petrie we shouldn't be booing Petrie. I mean, I understand he's on the other team, so while the game's on, definitely get it. But we shouldn't be booing him like at the beginning. They didn't, I don't think. That was the first name? Okay. That's cool. That's a good excuse. All right. So it's in Montreal's end. They just picked that up behind the net, trying to get it out from off the boards, and that works. It doesn't go behind the goal line, so no icing. It's in the corner. Who comes up with it? Doc? Not cleanly, though. Jackie's got it. Side of the net. Pass. Across, but I don't think it connected. Someone just – is that Jackie that just stole it away? Nice move. I don't know if it was Jackie, though. Somebody. Nothing comes of it, though. Pittsburgh sends it all the way down the ice for an icing. There was some good hustle there by Montreal. This was what was lacking in the last game, I thought. The pace. Montreal didn't have any pace to their game. I found not a lot of hustle. It seems to be much better tonight. Shots are 4-2 for Montreal. 10-10 left in the first. No score. Yeah, the good. Obvious. Yeah. 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 We just don't talk too much about it, though, but we just enjoy. Let's see. Who's got it there? Hoffman almost lost it at the blue line. Sends it into the corner. Evans is there, taking a beating a bit there to hold on to the puck. They're fighting for it along the boards. Slav and Evans, and now Hoffman comes in. And puck comes to the point. Shot was wide. Evans got it on the half wall. Back to the point. Well, to the blue line. Shot was good save there. Harris with it now. He lobs it in there. Yeah, it went wide or hit somebody. Back in the corner. Who's getting it? Pittsburgh gets it. They send it up along the boards. But, yeah, it doesn't hit their guy. Montreal has it in their own end. That's Slavkovsky. Passes it over to the defenseman. No, it was Dvorak. Dvorak gives it to Harris behind the net. Harris passes it off to the right side. And now here comes Dvorak through the neutral zone with Dadonov, I guess. He's now in the corner, and the puck gets popped off his stick, and here comes Pittsburgh over their line. Cross ice and dump in. Weidman kind of knocked it down and kept it. And then he sends it up into, Dadonov, and he spins and he did a ballet pirouette thing, and the shot hit the net, but it was a save. Pittsburgh coming back the other way. In the corner, Weidman and Dadonov in the corner, I think. Weidman comes out with it. Up off the boards and up over the line, but Pittsburgh gets it not for long. Galley over the line. Oh, that was offside, I thought. Anyways, a bad shot. Caulfield there. Caulfield to Suzuki in the circle, and the shot was right on, but not a great shot. I mean, he didn't get good wood on it. That's what she said. So yeah, that was good. Better play tonight by Montreal. This is much more exciting. They're getting opportunities. They are taking it to Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh is looking like almost on their heels a little bit. Oh, Bob, those guys that do that, I hate that. I hate that too. I see that and go, whoa. They're trying to distract the player, I think. So a fan from the other team trying to distract the player. But it's just stupid. There's some truck outside making noise. I don't know what for this time of night. Yeah, I've never been on ice level. I don't know. I've always wanted to sit there and see what the game is like down there. Just never did it. It's a different view of the game. I don't know if it's necessarily better. I tend to think probably the best seats are in the center of the center ice, up about 10 rows up. Just where the glass, you're right even with the glass, top of the glass. That way, usually if a puck comes over the glass, you're not going to get hit with it, but you got a good view of the whole ice. That's the best seats for me. Oh, the players probably don't even pay attention of that, Bob. Big save by Monty. I think I'm about to find it or see it. Nope. They get the puck out. So I've got 7:30 left in the first. 9-2 shots for Montreal. No score. There's the save. Nice save by Monty. Monty's probably going to be really good right up until mid-third period. And there's going to be a breakdown between the defense and the goalie. That's what's going to happen, where the game's going to blow, I think. But right now, Montreal really looks good. They've got good pace to their game, good aggressiveness. I like their game so far. They just haven't capitalized yet. All right. I'm reading comments without talking. I think Caulfield in general every night just really wants one. I don't think that's What happened? Somebody got it? Yeah, it was a really good save. They just showed it again on the replay. Caulfield really hustling there, though. You can see the skating. Face off to the right of DeSmith. Carter against Evans. Carter just gets tossed. Kapanen takes the draw, wins it. Comes out over the line. But Montreal with it. Hoffman. Jack-Eye, cross ice. Back to Jack-Eye. Here he comes. Oh, his pass hit somebody, but Slav got it anyway, and then he got hit and the puck came off his stick. Pittsburgh comes back. They're over the line in the corner. Fighting for the puck. Come on, get it out of there. Man, in my day, they blow the whistle for sure. I don't know when that changed, but they just let him go. It's like if it's 5 minutes, we better blow the whistle. That's the only time. In my day, I don't know 15 seconds? And if you couldn't move it, they blow the whistle. Why would Cole Caulfield care about Cole Harbour, Bob? He's an American. Under 5 to go. Montreal's doubled up on shots, 10-5. But the score is tied at nothing. Hey, V's in the house from Park X. How you doing, V? So we got 4:12 to go in the first. Montreal's in their own end with it. Coming out. Are they? Are they going to come out with it? Yes. Doc with it. Feed it across to the half wall. Two guys have touched it now, but backward pass goes over the line. Gooley hits Doc. Doc goes over to the blue line and then fires it and wraps it around the other side. But Pittsburgh gets it and comes out. Crosby turns back into his own zone. Dumps it back to his defenseman. Bad bounce after getting the puck out. Almost went to Montreal's benefit, but Pittsburgh offside now. Oh, I get it, the Cole, but I'm just saying. I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch for me. Sorry. I'm doing good this evening, Mr. V, right? Because the reason I asked you Mr. because I said it's shameless, V on shameless. That's how I'm thinking of a girl in my head for some reason. So sorry about that. Oh, is that okay, Bob? I get your explanation. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? And they get the call, and now refs just don't. It has to be. I don't know how long, but if you don't move it after a certain amount of time, they will blow it down. But it takes forever. Boy, all right. So we're near the end of the first. So like I said, so far, a good game. And you notice, I'm not sure. No, not in the first game, but every other game now. So second, third, fourth game, it's been a scoreless first. So a defense where we really thought they're going to, get their asses kicked. They're holding their own most of the game. I mean, that's good for the future, right? These are the guys we're going to be counting on in the future. I think this is really good. Good for them, and it's a good look for us. You can imagine what these guys are going to be like. Give them a few years, right? Obi got his first of the season. Good for Obi. $3:15 to go in the first. Where'd the puck? Montreal with it in the neutral zone. Jack-Eye crossing the line, dumps it in. Pittsburgh gets it. They have it behind their net, not cleanly. Up to the blue line, over, and Montreal sends it back. I don't even know if it came out. Habs with a shot from the blue line. It got blocked in front. It was Evans. Evans has it now in his own end. Jack-Eye gave it to Jack-Eye. He's got it. Changing up happening. Harris with it now. Jack-Eye went to change up. Harris, stretch pass up to the blue line, and then a little dump off to the guy on the boards, but he lost it. And that was Caulfield. Okay, it was Caulfield. Not that lost it, but anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. Pittsburgh comes back the other way. The pass, cross ice, there you go, and a shot and save, and they didn't score. I think that was Heinen. Or was Carter with the shot, Heinen with the pass? I don't know, but yeah. Oh, Kapanen and Carter. I heard them say Heinen, so I heard Heinen. I mean, 29 goals for Ovi's not a great season. So you think because of his age, that's about what he'll get? I figure with Ovi, probably it's 2.5 seasons, and he should be able to hit that. As long as his health stays. He's definitely going to do it because he doesn't want to go and tell Putin he couldn't do it. Dadonov leading pass to Dvorak. Kind of a breakaway. Drops it back to Gallagher. Shot. I think there was a save there. Rebound. He couldn't get his stick on the rebound. Pittsburgh comes back the other way. Gooley in the corner. Now it's somebody else. Savard up to over to Suzuki. Suzuki dumps it in cross corner. Savard. That was Savard that rushed in to get it? That's weird. Where's the puck now? Comes back all the way the other way for an icing. Galley line has gotten a few good chances. They're hustling. Everyone's hustling seems tonight. I can't look at or think of a player that's not. You know who I haven't noticed out there actually, and I'm saying that. Drouin, is he gone from the game, or I haven't seen his number and I haven't heard his name? Did he get hurt and I missed it? Or is he wearing that invisible sweater again? So we're under a minute to go in the first period, ladies and gentlemen. Last minute to play in the first period. 11-6 are the shots on goal in favor of Montreal. There is no score. Pittsburgh, whistle because of glove pass, hand pass. So there's a stoppage. I haven't noticed Drew at all. Does anybody know the reason why? Did he get removed from the game? And we didn't hear there was a change because he's supposed to be second line winger. Did he hurt himself in practice? Oh, he's right there on the ice now, taking a face. His line's out there. Kind of means he's been invisible in this first period. 30 seconds to go in the first. Come on, guys. Let's get a goal right here at the end. Let's go. Jordan's line's out there. We're not getting a goal. Oh, they said his name. Jonathan Drouin gave a pass over to, was it Dak? And Dak's shot went out of bounds. Out of bounds. It's not a baseball. I think it hit a stick and went out. Means we will lose with him on the ice, but you are a big Drouin hater. So, but you know what? He's first time I noticed him this game so far. So that's a whole period. Wouldn't know if Drouin was out there or not. Where's Waldo? Period's over. Right? He should be in a red and white striped sweater, and then we can just play Where's Waldo with him. All I can say is 4 games in, I think he had one good game where you could say it was a good game. Was the last one, maybe? And he didn't play in 2. Oh, well. Means the only game he played decently, but he's not so far tonight. Yeah, Larry, the cable guy, get her done with a 0-0 in the first intermission. Stating the obvious there, Larry. By the way, if you like the first period, give a thumbs up. If you can still see me, I see my signal still shitty. Can I do? Lucas, it was a fun first, and I think a big part of it was because the pace was really good, and I think that was what was missing. I want to say the second game of the season, yesterday's game was okay, but their pace was off. And I don't know, I think it was not yesterday's game, the last game. Their pace was off, but it was a back-to-back situation, so that's probably what happened there. Yeah, again, baby, I'm not going to compare right. I'm not. In 4 or 5 years, I think it's fair to compare them. I don't think it's fair to compare them now. I must have an all Habs team by position. Want to share it? Not really. I mean, I could do one, but I haven't got one prepared now. Do you want to try? We could try. Let's see. Goalie. I think if you look statistically, it's Dryden. For me, though, personally, it's going to be Patrick Roy. Defense. Geez, the guy that I can never remember his damn name. Well, Larry Robinson on one, and the guy from the 60s, the 50s and 60s. What's his name? I can't remember his name, and I always have trouble with that freaking guy's name. Him. Forward is going to be Guy Lafleur. I don't think we have to give, because I might have 2 right wingers, but, wingers play either. We'll go with center. Center. Damn it. Was Beliveau a center? Doug Harvey. Thank you, Habination. I knew somebody would give it to me. Doug Harvey, Larry Robinson. Lafleur. Beliveau. Richard. I know Guy Lafleur and Maurice were both right wingers. So, but that's how I do it. My first team. Lucas Boom Boom would get on the second squad probably. As I knew, I mean, I know that. I just, when the heat of the moment, you forget. But I knew Beliveau was the center, duh. But I just, yeah. I mean, if I have to go positionally and have the left winger be an actual left winger, I guess Steve Shutt, right? And for me, it's going to be Lafleur. So if it has to be that way, it would be Beliveau centering Shutt and Lafleur, which I think would be kind of awesome if you could. Yeah, I take that. Born to be a Hab, Dickie Moore, I think underrated. I think he's underrated. He was a really great goal scorer. And had the heart of a lion too, Dickie Moore. What's my most hated Habs team? You mean what year was the... No, I don't think I had any year where I hated them. I don't know what you mean by that. Anything between 1995 and pretty much right up till this year. I don't know. Oh, Habs players that I didn't like. Well, I think in goalies, I think the winner has to be Andre Racicot. I think he gets it unfairly looking back and everything, but I mean, man, when he was here, we hated him. Andre Racicot. Yeah, Ray Jean-Houle has to be up front. On defense. Oh, God. Guys I hated. It's going to be tough because there's not a lot of players. Oh, we had him for a while. Thomas Caberlet on defense. That's one. I'll struggle for the other one. Offense, Ray Jean-Houle, but I didn't really hate him then. So I don't know if that's fair. It's got to be guys you didn't like while they were playing. I think that would be fairer. God, I don't have a lot. I don't know. It'd be Brisebois. Caberlet and Brisebois on defense. Thank you, Habination, again. That would qualify for me. Damn it. Mike Ribeiro at center. Wingers, man. Hard to, you know what? You kind of forget. They're easy to forget, the guys you didn't like that were here. They weren't here usually long. Somebody throw a couple of wingers? No, I didn't hate Desharnais. Why did you hate Desharnais? Because he was put in a position that he shouldn't have been put in. Not his fault. Thought he did admirably at it, considering his size and everything. I didn't hate Weiss, and I kind of didn't just start to dislike Dale Weiss till, yeah, it's personal. I guess personal reasons. I have an actual reason. It's not jealousy over his channel, but till he started his YouTube channel with what I think is a lie. That's why. So no, I won't put Weiss there. Oh, I know. Sergei Kostitsyn as a winger. I never really liked Kostitsyn. Andre, yes, but not Sergei. Scott Gomez. There you go. We're going to shift Gomez to the wing. There you go. There we go. We came up with it. We're going to shift Gomez to the wing for sure. Although when Gomez we traded for him, I was excited about it. And then after year one, quickly was not excited about it. I'm not hating on Weiss here. It's for something else, but not for the hockey. Dwight King. Was he here long enough to even qualify? I don't think so. You got to be guys that played some games here. That guy played barely, what, a handful of games? Shutt would be on left wing, Bob. Lafleur on right wing. Richard at center? Did he ever play center? If I had to go positionally, you got to go positionally too. I think that's only fair. Everybody, chip in. Who's your, I guess, favorite? I think it's harder. Who's your least favorite position by position? If you don't know all the way through, chip in with who you didn't like and what position. But listen, they've got to have played here for more than a cup of coffee. I don't think anybody I named was here that short. They were here for long enough that I think the shortest would have been Sergei Kostitsyn, who didn't play a ton of games here. Marcel Hossa might go up there. I mean, I had a lot of hope for that kid, and he was just nothing. Guys like that. Mike, hey, Mike, yes, that's 100% what we're seeing, right? We're seeing good young talent. Sure, they're not already, and they're not perfect yet, but you could recognize the fact that it's a different level of talent was in camp of the young kids. And the kids, look at the defense, the rookies. I mean, imagine the last 20 years, 4 rookies on defense, how sucky that would have been. And these kids are making it okay. So this is a totally different level. Sylvain Turgeon. Did I dislike Sylvain Turgeon? For me, not really, but I could see it. I could see it because there was a lot of hope for that kid, that he was as good as his brother, and he wasn't. Bob for the good, to the good. Richard for most people, yeah. I think Richard has to be there. But if you're going positionally, then you'd have to put Richard over Guy Lafleur, and I just won't do that. That's for me personally. It's a personal thing. Oh, on Peretz Hogan. Did I dislike him? Oh, God, I forgot somebody. I don't know if he was here long enough, though. Oh, I'm trying to think of his name now. A Russian kid. It's not because he's Russian. I didn't like him at all. And he was supposed to be so good. Can't remember his damn name. If someone comes up with it, I'll say. Lucas, I guess KK, that's fair. Will I be showing the full game? Hey, the hockey guy, Shannon, is here. No, I don't show the game at all. Never mind the full game. I don't show you 1 second of the game on the. Nope. Copyright issues. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I guess we could put Galchenyuk there too, but I liked Galchenyuk when we got him and everything. So Peretz Hogan, he just didn't do anything. I'd say I'm neutral on him, but there is one. What is with an S? I think. What's his name? In the last 10 years, can't remember his name. I would put him there, but I don't know that he qualifies in games. And I don't think Peretz Hogan did. How many games did Peretz Hogan play here? Not very many. Michael Grabowski actually is a good one. I don't think I liked him very much. Did I say Grabowski? Is Grabowski? Even though it's spelled right there, but it's not pronounced that way. Oh, they're all slavering over Austin Matthews' big 10-inch record. Yeah, again. Yeah, Bob, I had Sergey on that. I guess I'm going over that one again. I must have talked about that. Lucas says, Armia and Drouin might be high on my list, too. Probably recent bias. Probably a little bit of recency bias. I mean, I think Drouin could go on a lot of people's lists because kind of either you like him or you really hated him or hate him. So maybe Drouin can go there. Rory's got it. Sherback. That's who I never liked Sherback. I saw him do an interview. What was it? Habs Cribs. They're looking at their apartments or their houses. And I saw him with his girlfriend. And I thought, man, this guy's a creep. Like you can see, this guy's just a creep. You can see it. and I've never liked him since then. So yeah, Sherbak with it, but I don't know that he didn't play a lot of games here. I don't know that he qualifies in my number of games. I think we're all in agreement that nobody likes Sherbak. And there was such like, oh, he's gonna be great, and he was nothing, like nothing. Rory, I have no dislike for McCarron or Tenorti in particular. No. And again, Tenorti, I don't think either of them played enough games. McCarron might have. I don't think Tenorti did. Nathaniel, I'm kind of neutral on Charles, you know. I didn't hate him. I mean, he's disappointing. Maybe I thought he'd be better, but I can't say I hated him. Although he badmouths Montreal now, apparently. I think he's out in Europe, but he kind of talks bad about Montreal. Or he's with another NHL team. I don't know, but I've heard that he said some bad things. That Tenorti was on the juice, that I never heard, but I mean, doesn't mean I would have heard it. And because you heard it doesn't mean it's true either. Rory McCarron was kind of a fringe player, but I'm saying I don't think did he play 20 games in Montreal? I don't know. Mike, I don't think they're hung up on French Canadian players. I really don't. What they're hung up on, in my opinion, is getting the players that are here to learn a little French or to really pay attention to that, which I don't think is right. I don't think they have to force it on them. But it seems like they like to get either a French Canadian player or a French speaking English player from Quebec. That seems to be okay now with Mike Matheson. And I'm good with that. Like, I don't mind local players, but I don't think they have to be French to be a local player. But I don't mind the local player thing as long as the guy can handle the pressure here. And he's good enough. Got to be a certain, Habination, what's no? No. No context. Oh, Rory, that's what you were doing? Oh, okay. Well, we're talking about hated. And maybe you did hate him. I don't know. But for me, they didn't hate. And like I said, if you're going to put a name out, they got to qualify. Born to be a Hab. Goalie, Jacques Plante. Defensive, Robinson and Harvey for the good. This is pretty good. Center, Beliveau. Right wing, Lafleur. Left wing, Mats Naslund. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with Mats Naslund. Definitely. Love that guy. And the last 100-point player from Montreal Canadiens. I believe last one. Larry, Drew, I would agree would qualify. I didn't hate Doug Wickenheiser, so, and I don't think he was the kind of guy that should have been hated. I just don't think so. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people do hate him. I never hated Doug Wickenheiser. I wasn't like enthralled with him, but I can't say I hated him. I don't think so. From what I remember, maybe I'm wrong, and I don't remember that I did because I was a kid then. See, 1980, I was 17. Habination, a rumor, is not always true. 100% that is correct. No, I think even if it's a wasted pick, there's no reason to hate on a guy. I don't hate on him. Like even Louis LeBlanc. I don't hate Louis LeBlanc. Why? It's not his fault. But, I just lost my feet. Nope, came back. Richer or Danfus? Oh, the last 100? No. I don't think Richer ever got 100. Vinny, I don't think Vinny got 100 here. I think Vinny got 99 one year. I don't think he got 100. We're back. The game is back on. All right. Just 10 seconds gone. I'll get a hand on it and do some play-by-play. Caulfield, back to the point. Kind of walked in, took a shot on. Who is that? Pittsburgh with it behind their net. Waiting for people to, I think, change up and get set. Here we go. Dumoulin, I think that was. Comes out, stretch pass, doesn't hit the guy cleanly. Montreal's got it behind their net. Harris. Up over the line to, I think it was Galley. Galley crossed to. That's Kovacevic. He walks in at the. Man. Harris couldn't handle Kovacevic's pass. Otherwise, he was open for a one-timer. Puck's now in Montreal's end. Malkin cross rings around the boards to the point on the other side. Kapanen keeps it in somehow. I thought that came out. Oh, Dvorak almost cleared it. Shot from the point, wide. Here comes Dvorak. Cross to Dadonov, and then he took a big hit. Oh my God. Dvorak fires, gets the puck to the other side of the net. There's a guy there. He hits the post. What an open net. Oh my God. They each had that kind of a. Puck goes over the glass and out of play. 17:51 left in the second. Big hit on Dadonov there. That was Galley. Galley at the side of the net, man. He just missed. (14-6) shots on goal in favor of Montreal, which means Pittsburgh has not had a shot since sometime in the first period, and no score. Bob, so neither of them got 100 points, then I was right. For Montreal, I don't know that Damphousse ever had 100 points. He might have, but I know not for Montreal. Because Naslin was the last 100-point Hab. And Damphousse might not have got 99 for Montreal, but he got 99 for somebody, either Toronto or Edmonton. That was a bad hit on Weidman. He could have hurt himself there. Go after him, man. Who threw him in the boards like that? Oh, shut up, whoever that is. What's that guy's name that I hate talking about? He should have been more braced for the hit. 94 for Damphousse? Okay. Caulfield shot over the net. Damn it. They're still buzzing around, though. I like that the pace is still fast. And Montreal getting the opportunities. They got to connect at some point. Larry, to say Wickenheiser resurrected his career in St. Louis, I mean, to some extent. But even at his best, what was his best season? Something like 54 points? I don't think Wickenheiser ever at any point hit his potential or his ceiling. But what I didn't know at the time was that he was pretty much the consensus number one pick. Malkin with the first goal. Damn it. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Malkin gets the first. I think he was on the boards pretty much. He took a spin shot kind of thing. Am I wrong? No, a one-timer backing up through the circle. I mean, he ripped that. I might have hit somebody's stick, did it? I don't know. Did I see that? All right, so we got 15:50 to go in the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Badly outshot. Montreal's doubling up on the shots, 14-7. Petrie with a shot from the point. Oh, wow. I thought that might have gone in. Didn't go in. Suzuki now with it, trying to break through the defense. You got by Petrie. Like Petrie didn't want to hit him. Come on, guys. Let's get back to tied. Come on. Offside, Pittsburgh. Damphus was underrated? I don't know that he was underrated. Maybe a little bit. Weidman leaving the ice from that. Was it the hit? He took into the boards, right? Yeah, I could see that. Just what we need to lose Weidman, and we'll have one experienced D. Hey, Jesus. Doc with the penalties? That's coming up then. It hasn't hit me yet. There it is. Just saw it. Hooking call on Kirby Doc. Power play for Pittsburgh. So, I mean, this could shift even more. Yeah, they've got a 40% power play right now. So, right now, that power play is dangerous. Oh, Montreal Canadiens. Dooley. Oh, he wasted a little time at least. Had an opportunity there. He just couldn't really, he couldn't hang on with it. Crosby, cross ice, then a drop pass. Guy at the half wall. They're setting up. It was cycled. Little light shot at the net. Didn't hit the target. Now the puck comes all the way out and behind Pittsburgh's net. Minute 25 to go in the penalty. Montreal clears it again. Yeah, let's try that one. Oh, short-handed attempt by Suzuki. I think he shot it wide, or it went off his stick. I think it was wide. 45 seconds to go in the power play for Pittsburgh. They're trying to get set up. Oh, guy whiffed on a shot. Montreal sends it all the way back. Here's Petrie with it. Coming out. Through the middle. Pass off to the side. I don't know who that is. A cross ice pass up to the point or to the blue line. Shot. Save. Rebound almost comes out. Carter with it. Swinging around. Pass to, I don't know the numbers. Shot. Doesn't get through. Hits somebody. And Montreal clears it down. That's it for the power play. Dak's there, so he picked it up. Oh. I don't know if that was a great pass. Back to the point. Shot. Savard couldn't hold it at the lines. 2-on-1. Monty with the save. Back to the line for Pittsburgh. Fired it wide on purpose, I think, anyway. Doc up to the line. Doesn't hit the guy. Anderson to Drouin. Doc goes after it. He doesn't get it, though. Pittsburgh comes out. Paling with it. Carried it into the corner. Centers it. And Monty covers up. Larry, I know they had Gilmore, but Gilmore was here for what? A season and a little bit. Not a lot. And he was a Leaf. I like Gilmore, so I'm not criticizing him. Who played one? We're talking about Gilmore played in Boston? I don't remember that. I thought he retired in Toronto. Might be right. I'm trying to remember. Papa John's has not done it again. No. I never had Papa John's, but I imagine it's not great. Oh, Naslin played in Boston? No. I don't remember that. Why don't I remember that? Brian Savage, Mr. October and November, and then the rest of the season, not much. First 2 months of the season, man, the guy could score 30 goals, and then just nothing. Well, 25. I don't know if he ever scored 30, but he had he scored a shit ton in the first two months. Of course, we love Koivu. Malkin again. It's commercial. Have I fallen farther behind? Damn it. Oh, I should I should try here, shouldn't I? Let's see if I can get a better feed. I totally forgot about them again. No, still not working. Second period, still not working. That's ridiculous. There's the Malkin goal. So I wonder if NHL 66 is ever going to get their shit together. It don't look like it. You're watching on live TV? Yeah, I know. I'm watching not watching it live or on TV. Well, Malkin in the right place at the right time on that. You're up against me in the pool and you have him in the... Yeah, I know, but you're going to beat me. Anyways, don't even have to worry about it. Did you see your total games, Lucas, for the week and mine? You got 77 games from players for the whole week. I got 54. You're going to kick my ass. I don't know how that much of a discrepancy happens. I've never seen such a big one. Eleven and a half minutes to go in the second. It's shots are 16-15 for Pittsburgh now. Score is 2-0 for Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh's got their game back and has come on a bit and got 2 goals out of that, and we couldn't. 11 minutes. I got 11:05 right now. Monty with a stop in a crowd in front. Hangs on. We'll have a face-off. Yeah, when you say you optimize the games, but that means you're making moves. And when you make moves like that, well, it comes down to the last 5-10 weeks, you're going to have no moves to make. So optimization goes out the window. But hey, you guys do it however you want. Just remember, you got 100 moves. That's it. That's all. And anybody who was wondering why I said no to the trade, that was a lopsided trade. And in general, whenever I've seen lopsided trades, yeah, that's usually a little bit of what's the word? You're getting together to plan. No, I'm not. I don't allow that. Somebody's fleecing somebody, or there's something going on. If I lose, then no. But if the thing is, you'll do good for the first 10 weeks, and then the last week you won't be able to do those moves. That's fine. I mean, you do what you got to do. I can't win anyway. I don't win a prize if I win. My experience is the team I drafted, if I did a good job and I did my work, the team I drafted is going to be better than the team that I made moves and then whatever I'm left with. If you just stick with your players a little bit at the beginning of the season, especially, I find it works out better. But hey, you do you. Really, Crosby, Letang, Malkin, longest trio like playing together. 17 seasons. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't draft guys to drop guys. I draft guys hopefully to keep them, and they're doing well. I'm telling you though, you're going to run out of moves, and you're going to regret it at the end of the year. You get 4.1 or 2 moves every week. If you make 10 or 12 in 1 week, well, there's 2 weeks you're not making moves. A lot of action happening, and this guy doing nothing about it. 8:20 left in the second. 19-19 are the shots. Montreal, it looks to me like pressing for a goal. But I wasn't really following. It could be Pittsburgh doing that. I don't know. Icing against Pittsburgh, so the faceoff will come down, I think, to the right of the Smith. How many pools? What, you trying to insult me now? How many pools I've been in? Plenty. I'm not the best there is. I'm not claiming to be, but I'm just saying you're going to run out of moves. And I know I did last year. The last 2 weeks I couldn't make any waiver wire moves, and it sucks. I don't think I'm going to do much play-by-play this second period. This period's going fast. I can't believe 7.5 minutes left. That's a fast period. Montreal's got their up on shots again. They're leading 21-19. Come on, guys. Let's get a goal. How many goals they got on this season? Am I correct? Only 5? No, they got more than 5. All right. I know they were shut out once. Were they shut out twice? I don't know. If they can hold Pittsburgh down, like they don't let it get worse, they've got the kind of pace and energy that, and like you say, not giving up. They could come back here, even if it's late. We've seen them do it, but they got to keep the pace and keep going and not give up much more at all. Lucas, so it is 5. We only have 5 goals. Yeah, the offense is just sputtering. It's not there. Oh, nice handling by Gallagher. Nice shot, and DeSmith, big glove save there. Nice stick work there by Gallagher to hang on to that puck. Yeah, it was a good opportunity there. Leafs losing 2-0 to the Coyotes. If it's like this game here, though, there's still a lot of game left. But yeah, it's not surprised. Listen, they're goaltending. Where's their goaltending? Although it's the Coyotes, so I'm not surprised they started Kallgren. Shalgren? I don't know how it's pronounced. Murray is on IR. Murray, did you see Murray's new pads? There might be a lot more people in here who didn't see Murray's pads. Murray got a new set of pads. I had it. I got to reload it. Hang on. They're really interesting. And made by a very, very famous company. I think everybody knows this company. Yeah. Band-Aid. Band-Aid brand goalie pads made by True. And I think that's pretty appropriate for him. And I wonder if that'll help out at all. Okay, get that off the screen now, Rick. I am stuck on Band-Aid because Band-Aid's stuck on me. I don't. Did you see what? That's funny. What Galley just. What? All right. All right, we got 5:35 to go in the second. Shots are now 23-18 for Montreal. Wow, 2-0 for Pittsburgh. Here comes Pittsburgh over Montreal's line. One guy. Big hit by Arbor, I think. Was that Arbor? No. Whoever it was that Galley? Big hit. It was Galley. A big hip check. Montreal now. Oh, no, they're not in the zone. Pittsburgh coming back the other way already. One guy all alone. Whips it around the other way. It's against the boards. Okay, Gensel got it out. Raquel spun, but he didn't get a shot off till after he was finished spinning. Pittsburgh still with it. Ooh, tip shot. Good save. Well, good reflex. Crosby wide. Come on, Montreal. Get it out of there. Little flip into the neutral zone. Pittsburgh gets it in their own end and shoots it right, a stretch pass right up to the line. And I think that's offside. Offside or something? Yeah, it was a hip check, no? That wasn't a collision. That was a check. You guys talking about Matheson? 4+ weeks. We only hope it's 4. He's out for 8 weeks. Abdominal tear takes usually takes a while to heal. Oh, okay. Thought there was some comment there. So, yeah, we're almost. I guess we're almost out of the second period. This is a fast period. Am I right? I went really fast. Either I was just talking too much and didn't pay attention, or that went really fast. I guess not a lot of whistles. Not a ton of. Has there been a penalty? I don't think so. Eh? No penalties. I guess you want to talk about the old days there, eh? With the Leclerc. I think that throwing Desjardins to that trade was the big mistake. They gave up without Desjardins in that trade. So that's Leclerc. See, who's in it? There was Leclerc, Desjardins, and what's his name? Dion. Yeah, I think Leclerc and Dion for Recchi was probably fair enough, but anyway, it is what it is, right? It might have meant another cup? Maybe they don't make that trade. But would Leclerc ever have been what he was in Philadelphia here? I don't know that he would have. Or they gave up on him like a year too soon. One of the two. $3:50 to go in the second period. The pace kind of slowed down here a little bit at this point. Montreal, it's Savard with it behind his net, comes out. Was chased by Crosby, I think. They're in Pittsburgh's end. Wideman evading a checker. Jack-Eye with a shot doesn't get through. Pittsburgh recovers, comes out. Oh, that might be icing. Nope. Arbor touched it before the goal line. Penalty. Arbor gets an interference call. Suzuki dominating the faceoffs over Sid, 53. Yeah, that's good to see. If they do not trade 1-for-1 Chelios for Savard, who do you get for the 92-93 Cup run? If it were me, I wouldn't trade Chelios for Savard at all back then. You got an aging Savard who was, I know he played a few more seasons, but I mean, he was an aging Savard. And you gave up a Chelios that went on to play for what? Another 40 years, I think? So I think that was the mistake. Power play's on. They're just moving it around. Shot. Kicked out by Monty. From Gensel. Oh, Montreal almost steals the puck, but not enough to get it out. But then they do. Get it all the way down. 1:25 to go in the power play for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh pass got away there. It's in the corner. Montreal picks it up. Evans hustles out of the zone. Try to hold on to it a little bit. kind of dumped it into the corner, but Montreal continues to have possession. They're wasting time. Oh, they lost possession finally. 55 seconds left in the power play. Under 2 minutes to go in the period. Harris sends it all the way down. A nice play by Harris to do that. I think he almost hit Suzuki. Is that what they said? I didn't see that. Okay, Pittsburgh now set up. 20 seconds to go in this power play. Petrie to Zucker, Zucker to Petrie. Zucker shot. Save and a rebound. And here comes Dadonov. Dadonov skating better tonight. He doesn't look like his feet are in mud. Suzuki with a turnover. He spins around, comes in. Oh, almost a nice move, but he fell. Almost a nice move, and there's a penalty. Did he fall, though? I know that's a tripping call on Petrie, but I don't know. Did that even touch Suzuki? I didn't see it. Oh, I guess I missed that. Nice move by Suzuki to spin and come right in. Oh, I see that where the stick touched his feet. Yeah. So a nice move by Suzuki to draw a penalty. Or he would have got a good scoring opportunity. So if they score within a minute, power play would be over. Otherwise, they'll go into the second period with a minute because there's a minute left in this. Or in the third period, there's a minute left here in the second. 0 for 10 on the power play so far. Can they get one? They got zeros. Come on, guys. Set up. Set up. This has been their biggest problem for me is they can't set up on the power play. And when you can't set up on the power play, I'm sorry, you're not going to score too many. Here we go. Here we go. We're starting to see something. Nope, they lost it, puck. Oh, he kept it in. Yeah. Not for long, though. All right, so we got a minute 15 now to go in this power play. Let's see. Come on, guys. Caulfield with it. Pass up to Suzuki, I think. No, yeah. His pass gets picked off. They send it back the other way with a minute 4 to go. But only like 2 seconds to go. Okay, second period's over. So Montreal will have a minute to go on the power play to start the third. Don't know if that's going to mean anything. Their power play just sucks. I think on a power, if you can't get set up, the chances of scoring and, working it around till you get that open lane and stuff, it's almost non-existent if you can't set up. And it's rare that they can. So it makes me think, whose fault is that? It's what? Burrows? Got to be Burrows the coach. Anyway, we'll see. It's only 4 games in. We'll see. Chellis won 3 Norris trophies and 3 cups. And he was tough guy to play against. And he had that meanness, too. Yeah, Montreal should never have traded Chelios for Savard. So if you want to go back in that era, that's the big mistake. Would they have still won the cup with Chelios? I think they would have. I mean, Denis Savard was okay here. He was okay. But he wasn't – he hardly played in the playoffs. He definitely was not the reason they won a cup. Lucas, I don't know what the problem is. Is it because of the injury to certain players? Who's the power play quarterback? Is that a problem here? I thought Suzuki's the power play quarterback on the first. unit. I know Weidman's supposed to be a quarterback, so I don't know what's going on, but they can't set up. Yeah, listen, Muller, his power play at least got set up, and the numbers weren't horrible. They weren't 13%. He was 17 to 19%, I think. Nathan, they won the cup, even though Chelios didn't stay. But I just think they still would have won the cup if they don't make that trade. I don't see how Denny Savard made the difference. He didn't. And then maybe they're a little better the next year instead of, like if they kept Chelios around. Hey, Coulter, how you doing? In late, but in nonetheless. A&W, I think, that's what this next couple of seasons are, right? It's a rebuild, so they'll work on it. I'm just wondering why the power play is still sucky like that. I'm not expecting it to be 40% like our opponent, but I would expect it to be better than 0. Okay, Nathan, I'm sorry. You were just agreeing with me. I don't know. Right now, Bob, I take Muller back. His power play in Calgary, I think, is pretty good, isn't it? Ooh, A Coulter, glad to hear everything's good. I know what that's like, that scare. Yeah, but Miller. Sorry, Lucas, calling you Miller. But those two guys, you don't know if they're coaches, if they're going to be good coaches. I'd like to get a power offense coach that runs a good power play. I don't know. Who's you? Not on my stream, right? On the stream for the game. American ads, love that. Ugh. I'm not going to blame the power play on the players necessarily, though. These guys should have a better power play. Slav has been not fully like invisible. He hasn't done much tonight. Listen, I think Slav's going to go down. I dropped him in my fantasy league and picked up. I took Monahan when I saw it, but I ended up dropping Slav because I believe he's going to go down, and he's not doing anything anyways. He's not putting up any numbers at all. So, yeah, it ain't going to shock me if they do it as soon as right after the game or tomorrow. It wouldn't shock me. It's what he needs. It's what he needs, and he's better served to go to Laval. This was not a draft that they said there was a generational player or even an elite player there. So it shouldn't be any shame that Slav might need to go to Laval for whatever length of time. Yeah, our power play's been kind of sucky for a while. Well, Nathan, if you're going to send him down at 9 games, you're not bringing him up for one more, because that's the reason you're sending him for 9, is that he doesn't get the 10th and have the ELC kick in. So no, he's going to get up to 9 games, however they spread it out. But it really looks like he's going to go there. But I think they might not. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it's tomorrow. I still think they're going to give him the 9 games, though, or really close to it. And right now it's only 4. I think they look at him for at least another 2 games, evaluate him properly, and then, when they send him to Laval, they know what he needs to work on. They've got a full plan for him. Nathan, no. Right now they're not scoring. I mean, this 5 goals in now 4 games is you're not winning at anything, which is what I would have thought. But I wouldn't have thought this would be this bad. But again, 4 games in, nothing to make of it yet. There's nothing to make of it yet. It's too early. Larry, apparently Wright is struggling, but we're not going to talk about it. I'm not comparing Wright and Slav. We have Slav. We have to worry about him, not about Shane Wright. Shane Wright not going to live in my head rent-free. Yeah, Jason, 4 goals were in 1 game. No, their offense right now is very impotent. Do I think we'll score a goal? They're buzzing pretty good. I don't know. The last half of the second period, maybe not as much, but they've been buzzing the net and shit pretty good. I kind of do, but I don't know. I kind of do. I think they'll get a goal. I don't know if they'll get more than that. I think they'll get a goal. I'm not going to compare Wright with Slav, but just like with Slav, having an opinion on Shane Wright's development or whether he's a bust or not right now, I'm sorry, guys. It's ridiculous. He's also just 18. Likely needed to be in the AHL, or I guess in the OHL. You have to go back to the OHL. I don't think it's a problem, and it's not a criticism of the kid if he has to. Nathan, I think you're right. Keep shooting the puck. Keep doing what they're doing. They're playing a pretty good offensive game. They're just not, they're just not beating the goalie. It could be it's a hot goalie. He's not going to get beat. And last year, didn't I ask that question a few times? Is every goalie that we play against a hot goalie? Because whether it was the starter, the backup, the 3rd string, the 4th string guy, they were good and they were beating us. So, yeah, I don't know. They just got to keep shooting the puck. If you keep doing what you're doing, and we've seen this with them many times, near the end of the 3rd, it'll start to, they'll pop one. They may, if it's only 2 goals for Pittsburgh, they might tie it up, and they might even win it. Who knows? We've seen them. So even though it looks like they're having a really shitty game, they're not going to win. It's hard to say. As long as they're within range, this team when they don't give up, could do it. That's what's exciting about them, right? Nathan, you sort of do make your own puck luck, but there are games where you got no puck luck and the bounces just won't go your way. That's not strictly an excuse. There are nights. If you're using it night after night, though, that's okay. But I think you're right. And a lot of times you do make your own puck luck by hustling, by by second effort. Yeah. Again, Bob, though, with it right, it's no different than any 18-year-old kid coming into the league. And the only reason we're even talking about Shane Wright at all now is because of the draft. So I'm not going to compare him. He's on his own path, Slaff's on his path, and the two might never meet. They might both be busts, and they might both not be. They're too young to make judgments. Lucas, that might be the problem tonight. Maybe you're right. They're not enough guys go. I think I've seen guys go to the net. I don't know that that's a problem necessarily. Nathan, right. Keep close, keep punching. And you never know, one could hit, right? Throw out that fist, it might hit the right spot. And it's been the way Habs have been since Marty took over, right? Is that they just didn't give up. And the games they won, most of them, right? They came from behind in the third period, and it was exciting. Okay, the Toronto game, though, they're still, like us, going into the third, right? So there's still a period there. It is the Coyotes. We'll celebrate that loss when it happens. You guys still debating the price in Price Halak? Listen, if they kept Halak and traded Price would have done well wherever he was playing. And we would have been. Halak was a really good goalie, yes. I think a better backup maybe than a starter. And we wouldn't have had a lot of those good games from Price, but we also wouldn't have had that high price goalie problem. So. We wouldn't have so much money spent on the goalie, and therefore maybe we have a season like 2014-15, was it? It the goalie isn't Price, and we've got some other guy up front that's really contributing, and maybe it's a different outcome. But unless you got a time machine, nothing we can do about it. Anybody got a time machine? If we kept Halak along with Price, you know what? That I don't think would have worked, though, because if I'm correct, Halak did not want to be the backup. I don't know that Halak, at least in those years, had the right attitude, and I think they felt that they had to make a move. I'm trying to remember back and everything and why they didn't do that and keep Halak, but there was a reason, and I think I don't think Halak was fully happy as a backup. And it turns out, right, most of his career he was a backup, if not all. Because that's what he was. He was a great backup. I was always a Price guy. I was always keep Carey Price though. I was always a Price guy. I didn't dislike Halak, but the Price was the starter. Halak wasn't for me. Calter's got a time machine. Awesome. That'd be cool if you could really have one, eh? Sort of cool. I don't know. Too easy to fuck up the future. Nathan, I'm right. After that year, especially, right? He wanted to be the starter. I think they had to make a choice. Yarrow's with the Rangers, or did he retire? I thought he was hurt at the beginning of the year, though, right? Anyways, at his age, I mean, he's a little older than Price, so I think Yarrow's 36 or 37. There was a paradox. What? All right, we're about to be back for the third. I dare say my signal's pretty shitty. That's why we're so low as far as people in the room. Or I'm just pretty shitty. But if you're in the room, give a thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, and we're here for the third. The third is on. Or is this highlights? Maybe this is highlights. Oh, this is highlights. We're not back for the third. I lied. But if these highlights are on, won't be long. We'll be back for the third. Oh, Nathan, numbers are always on me. That's how YouTube works. But that's no problem. I have not got a problem to say that I'm definitely not the best. And if I screw up, I screw up. I don't have a problem with that. Montreal on the power play here. They actually got set up, so maybe this is good. One timer by Hoffman. Save, and then Galley gets pushed around a little bit. 35 seconds left in the power play. Yeah, but why can't he score a goal from that spot anymore? They're talking about Hoffman there. Yeah, I know I'm pixelated. That's because my signal is low. I can see it there. When you can see that thing with the signal, then you know you're not getting a good, because otherwise you don't see that. Happens too often now, though. I think I might have to invest in a faster internet, up the speed. Does Suzuki score? Hasn't happened yet for me. Here we go. Is Nick out there? Yes. Nick Suzuki scores. Oh, and he scored, and then my page went out. Wow. Said technical issue. Bullshit technical issue. Got it back. Okay, I remember to turn my mic back. I see what happened there. I thought the first shot went in. I thought it dribbled in, but it dribbled wide and then, or through his legs wide, and then he got it on the backhand. I didn't see that part. I don't see a lot these days. I don't know what's going on. 2-1. I said they'd get one. Well, I said they might. I'm glad it's Nick. Now time for Caulfield to get one and tie it up. And the way that was happening, I thought they were going to get another one. They're putting some pressure here on Montreal. They're getting some chances. And then here comes Montreal. And here's Caulfield. Can he get in there? Can he? No, he can't get in there with the puck. He lost the puck getting in close. Some guy all over him. Your Habs said Gooley got it? Yeah, okay. That's weird. I think Gooley was on the ice, though, but I don't think anybody was near the puck other than Suzuki. So we got 17:35 left in the third on my clock here. 27-22. That's the shots on goal favor of Montreal, and it's a 2-1 game for Pittsburgh. Now that I got that off my chest, nobody really, getting no pressure here. Nobody can really hold on to the puck for very long. It's bouncing around quite a bit. And then here comes Pittsburgh. Pass sort of Dak gets in between the pass, so they come out now. There's Slavkovsky, dumps it into the corner, goes after it, falls, loses his stick, picks it up. Puck went into the bench. What's the difference between if it goes into the bench or clears the bench? Is there a difference? Why would Hoffman need to make that? Nice on Suzuki. His focus is there. He doesn't lose. He doesn't think, oh, I scored. He makes sure he scored. Hey, Axiom, it's 2-1 for Pittsburgh right now with 16:40 to go in the third. Slav looks like his skates are loose. It's exactly the way he fell there. That's kind of like that, eh? Then he just delivered a hit behind Pittsburgh net. Icing against Pittsburgh. We'll have a face-off. I don't know what side of DeSmith. Well, what's the difference if it goes over or goes in the bench? It's still a whistle. Oh, I guess maybe it depends where the face-off will be. Dadonov, come on. Can't even get a shot away. Centering pass didn't get to the guy. $15.40 to go in the third. Can Montreal tie it up? Oh, good. My signal's good again. Go on, goalie. Offside for Pittsburgh. Stating the obvious, born to be a Hab, but 1-goal game. Sure is. Letang with the tucked-in jersey. Oh, I don't know. Is that really a rule that you can't tuck in your jersey at all? I don't know why you'd want to wear it tucked in. Come on, guys. Get it out of your end. Ooh. Galley with a puck right on his stick from a Pittsburgh player. Right, races into the over the blue line. He still has the puck. Moving around to Harris. Harris back to Gallagher, but Gallagher's on his knees. And listen, that's a cross check. I thought they're cutting down on cross checks. That's a cross check, but no. Oh, dangerous. Raquel with a backhand, but he was in the slot. That's where it was dangerous. But he didn't take a shot. Harris with it. Cross ice to his partner. A little pass up to Suzuki. Suzuki over to no. Why was Suzuki and Doc be out there? It was. Okay, that confused me. Oh man, Suzuki almost scored from the goal line. But Smith keeps it out. TV break. Oh, where am I? You see some players with a tucked-in jersey. True, I didn't know there was any ruling against that. To me, it looks stupid, Calter. I agree with you. So why did you always tuck one side? Explain to us. Explain. Oh, it's true. Gretzky did do that. Tuck the opposite side of that you shot. I don't get why. Style thing? Okay. Yeah, okay. You also had the Gretzky had that. A white, was it a white turtleneck or no, a blue one for the colors, right? I guess when he's wearing white, he wore a white one. The girls liked it. I just thought I don't know. I just thought it looks kind of, I don't want to say stupid, but it's like I always wanted to scream at a guy, "Hey, pull your shirt out." Okay. So, but not in the NHL, is it a rule? You don't see a lot of players, but I always thought a guy when it's tucked in, it's not on purpose. But now I'm finding out that it's on purpose. All right, Gary Galley, that's who that voice is. Plekanec always wore a turtleneck. Yeah, I don't remember before Plecky. I don't remember honestly. Plekanec wore one all the time. I don't remember Carbo doing it. So we got 13:35 to go here in a 2-1 game for Pittsburgh. Two more shots, and I think it's the first time Montreal will hit 30. I think. I don't know if they've hit 30 yet. Monty makes a save and hangs on. Mario wore one. Yeah, it's true. Mario did. Yeah, not early, but later. That's right. I remember, especially when he came back. When he came back from the lymphoma. I don't remember Carbo with a turtleneck. All right. What we got going here? It's kind of slowed down a bit. Montreal needs to get a push going here. Come on. Harris has it. Walking the line a bit. Forward, though, not backward. Slav gets hit on his blind side. He didn't see it, but he still has the puck. He kind of lost it, but to Hoffman, and then, I don't know, Hoffman threw it in the corner. Malkin with it through the neutral zone. A give and go and a shot, but I don't think that hit the side of the net or Monty saved it. Harris up to Evans. Evans dumps it in. Slav goes after it in the corner. Offside, Pittsburgh. Yeah, Nathan, I knew it was non-Hodgkin's. I didn't think I had to go through all that just to say lymphoma was enough. Oh, George, no, Calter's right. He wore a turtleneck. He did not wear a neck guard that I ever saw. And I don't know what a turtlean is. Caulfield flips it out to the neutral zone. Is that Monahan? Oh, it's Suzuki. Tried to drive the net. He couldn't. He lost the puck in the corner, but it left for him all alone. He centers it, but there was nobody there. And is that that's not a penalty? I thought the guy anyway. Gooley with it behind the net, waiting for them to change up and get set. Gooley is the stretch pass, missed everybody. It went into the corner. I don't know why that wasn't icing. I must have touched somebody. It's in the corner against the boards. Galley gets it out. It pops out to him anyway. And where's it now? In the corner again. Galley to Jackeye and shot high and wide. Pittsburgh picks it up along the half wall. Petrie with it. Cross to his partner. Guy gets it out over the line. Stretch pass. Doesn't really work out. Well, okay, Weidman with it behind his net. Taking his time. I don't know who was he passing to there? Anyway, long stretch pass wasn't successful. Pittsburgh coming back. They're in Montreal's end now. But Drouin picks it up along the half wall or the boards. Gets it out, but Pittsburgh sends it back in. Jackeye with it behind his net. Kind of rushing up. Pass over to the right side. I don't know to who, but it wasn't successful. Drouin couldn't get it. Jackeye with it again in his own end. Pass up to Drouin. Kind of just looked like he just let it go. Didn't try to get the pass. I don't know. That's what I saw. Icing. So puck's going to come back into Montreal's end. I don't know what side of the goalie, but we'll have a face-off there. Turtlean. It's a lean turtle. I like that. It's a turtleneck. No, so what's a turtlean? George, where'd you go? Is that a turtleneck? Like maybe from where you're from, that you say it differently. I'm just wondering if that's what it is. Hey, Corey Kidd. How you doing? Oh, high stick to the mouth. Jackeye going for 2 minutes, maybe 4. Oh, the ref didn't put his hand up. No blood, so it's 2 at the most. Oh, I didn't see it. I was looking at the wrong freaking guy. You think he misspelled? That's all? Okay, no, that's what I want to know. No, it's possible. I don't know where George is from, or maybe that's what he calls it. I mean, I don't know. Different parts of the country could say something like that in a different way. That's why am I defending myself like that? I have no idea. It's a French delicacy. So it was a typo. All right. The C was what C was missing? Whoa, wait. How's the C miss? I don't get you. Anyways, all right. I don't know why I'm getting commercials sometimes and I'm not getting the mothers. I don't know. It's distracting. All right, so we got about, I think it's about halfway through the third. I'd like to see Montreal make a push here. Try to tie it up. It'd be nice. I'd like to see Caulfield get a goal. Maybe two. There's still time. Oh. Okay, I didn't see the ref put his hand up, so there is a penalty. 2 minutes for high sticking. Montreal on the penalty kill. Let's hope Pittsburgh doesn't put this out of reach at this point with under 10 minutes to go. See, they get set up pretty easily. I don't know why Montreal can't. Oh, Evans gets a loose puck. 2-on-1. Dadonov and Evans. Evans shoots, and the rebound, they got it. He's, I don't know who it is, backed up, crossed to his partner, Gouli up to Evans. Evans back to the defenseman. Savard fires it all the way down. So they wasted probably about 5-10 seconds there, which is good. Is NHL 66 working? Okay, I don't know. I'm not there. 8:20 to go here in the third. 42 seconds left on the power play for Pittsburgh. But Montreal again coming back. 2-on-1. Monahan shot. Saved to Smith. Two really good scoring chances. Short-handed here. DeSmith are looking really good tonight. Yeah. Hot goalie. It'll do it to you every time. Petrie going off now? There's the trip. Tripping on Petrie. Well, I don't know what he's arguing about, Petrie. That's interference, whatever. That's definitely a penalty. He was all over him. Oh, wait. That didn't look too bad, actually. But I'll take it. Perfect timing to get their first power play goal of the season. right now. "17 seconds at 4-on-4, and then Montreal will be on the power play." Bit of a dive there. I don't know. On the replay, I think I might agree with you. Or like a weak call anyway. But I'll take it. Why not? Come on. Come on, Cole. He stick handled. Man, that was almost a shorthanded goal. Paling. Oh, that was Paling. Let's see this. Why would he say maybe a penalty? I didn't see Monahan do anything, even though the broken stick. Didn't see Monahan do anything wrong. Yeah, Paling still got his number. Yeah. Caulfield shot wide. Pittsburgh comes back. Carter did nothing into the boards. Monahan digs it out. Caulfield, Suzuki, go. Now Caulfield. Suzuki just dumps it into the corner or tips it into the corner, but Pittsburgh gets it and sends it back all the way. Sorry, my eye is itchy. Oh. 35 seconds left in the power play. Gooley. It's Hoffman there. Okay, back to Gooley. He almost took a shot. Back to Hoffman. Back to Gooley. And what a bad pass. Comes out. Freaking off. Hoffman. What's wrong with him, man? Okay, Paling clears it down. I thought he's got the penalty. No, it wasn't Paling. Power play's over. Hey, Spencer, Penguins fan. Welcome to the channel. That was a good opportunity to tie it up, and they wasted that. 5:25 to go in the third. Montreal, 31 shots. So they've first time this season with over 30. Oh! Man, Slav on the doorstep for his first goal, but he couldn't get it. The Smith was better. Damn it. Leafs just tied it versus Arizona. What I tell you, there was a lot of hockey left. Jason, I don't know if that's true all game, but he seems to be playing in this last 5 minutes. Seems to be playing a little better all of a sudden. Like he's had a couple of opportunities here now, but still, he's just missing a little something. So. Drew seems like he's not even in this game. And I think if I Unless he does something drastic. I mean, I know it's only his second game of the season, but I mean, like, I've heard his name once that I like it registered that I heard his name. That's, he's invisible out there. He's gone at the trade deadline. And I'm quite sure they'll hold half of his salary to make that move happen. And it's only for a short period of time, but still. Yeah, Drouin's going to be gone, I think, for sure. He's got to do something different. I think, really, I'm serious. They ought to put him in a red and white striped jersey, and they should have a contest that they charge money, raise money for charity. Where's Drouin? If you can spot him on the ice, they give $20 to charity or whatever. How's that for a game? You have a drinking game. Every time Drouin does something good, you drink, but then you wouldn't get drunk. Bars would not like that very much. Monahan looks good. Yes, I expected Monahan to look good, and he has lived up to it as early going. I'll run it by the Habs PR department or something. Got a new game idea for you guys. I don't think they'll go for that. But seriously, I mean, he had a pretty shitty preseason when he played. I kind of figured, that's Drouin, but he'll come out and it'll be good when the season starts. And it's 2 games now, and he's not been good. Under 4 minutes to go here. Icing against Pittsburgh. It'll come back the other way. George, I don't know. They haven't been outplayed much tonight. A little bit, though, but not badly. Bob, I don't disagree with you. I've said it. I agreed with you earlier. I'm just saying, Drouin's really, I expected to see something from him when he got in there. It might take him a few games. I agree, but still disappointing. Guru, yes, they've kept Pittsburgh. Like Pittsburgh, he said, had 12 goals in 2 games. Um, they've kept them down to 2. That's pretty good. This defense is better than imagine with the 4 rookies, and they're holding their own. From the way the season's going, looks like they're going to get a lot of games in too. There's Drew Espy, a second time I've heard his name. Bad pass, hits a stick, doesn't go anywhere. Man, that was as close as it can get. Who was that? Let's see. It was Anderson. Came really close there. Looks like they switched up the lines a little bit. Or was Anderson playing with Doc? No, they were playing. That's true. Yeah, Anderson put it right on the pads. That's not even whether good save or not. The pads were there. DeSmith has been solid, yes. Honestly, though, I would think, listen, I'm not saying Jarry would have been worse, but I mean, Casey DeSmith kind of has kept them in this game. Montreal might be up by 2 or 3 if not for a hot Casey DeSmith tonight. Monty left the net already. 2:26 to go. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Okay, wait. You guys just spoiled it. That's how far behind I am. Just hang on. Hang on. I'm not looking. Caulfield gets the goal, too. Awesome. Oh, beautiful. Boom. Let's put it this way. Caulfield's not missing too many times on that. He had a wide open net. Tie game. Wow, we're going to go to overtime here. Yeah, Caulfield's not missing that many times, man. Hey, Dean, how you doing? It's been a while. Come on, guys. Come get another one. And we spoke about Drouin. He gets the primary assist with a nice pass. Amazing. Minute 30 to go. In the regulation. In regulation. Dadonov racing up the ice. Into the corner. Who's got it? Crosby moves it out of the way. Letang up the line and out. Crosby with it. Gets with a shot. Does not get through. Dadonov clears it out. We got a minute to go. In the third, that is. Monahan clears it out all the way down. Icing. No? No icing. Awesome. Petrie dumps it in. Monahan crosses the line. Spins it to the back of the net. Where's it now? Oh, Montreal keeps it in. Go get it. $15 seconds. Just enough time. Monty makes a save. 5 seconds to go. Going overtime. 1 point. Well, listen, if he's not going to be noticeable much, at least he was there when it counted to tie it up. Some games are like that. Gooley's at 24 minutes already. Wow. Well, one of the keys to being a winning team and, being a contender is you got to have these studs on defense that can play minutes like that, up to 30 minutes a game if need be. And Gooley is proving that he's one of those guys. At 20, if he's logging 24 minutes and logging them well, yeah, Gooley may be a Calder candidate. You never know. If he plays like this all year, I think he could be up there. Gooley's got 2 assists. Wow, I didn't know he's got an assist on both. Hey, Grimes. Yeah, Gooley is proven to be listen, I was saying I think New Gooley makes the team and all that stuff, and he stays all year and doesn't go back to Laval. I mean, not to pat myself on the back necessarily, but I mean, I think he's proving that out that, I don't see Gooley in danger of being sent to Laval. I think he just goes forward from here into a great career. So, who do we think is going to be an OT? Wait, Cody, NHL 66 is no more. Is this something official? I don't know if it's official, but they're screwed up this year. I don't know. I didn't look again to see if it's playing or not, but I don't know. Yeah, I kind of predict something happened. There was some kind of a bill passed or something here in Canada last season or in the off season. I thought it might affect these kind of I might be doing that. They're shutting them down. That was the best one, NHL 66. So I hope it's temporary. Letang, stop by Gooley. What a stop by Gooley. Wow. Here comes Suzuki. Come on. That should be. I don't know if he was interfered with there. What a play by Gooley to stop Letang, I think, with the puck. Monahan. Again, can't get any wood on it. Dangerous. Monty makes a stop. Oh. Drew actually made a good play there, too. Again, well, listen, if he's going to pick time to show up in the last 10 minutes, that's good. I thought Drew was going to score there. It was almost appropriate if he would. Monty's in. They pulled Monty. It's 4-on-3. Oh, because there's a delayed penalty to Pittsburgh. Okay. Harris shot. Smith saves. So it'll be 4-on-3 to go here because the penalty to Pittsburgh. That was exciting. Suzuki, both Suzuki and Monahan, they couldn't get a good shot away. Both times. That's crazy. Petrie cross-check on Suzuki, I think. No, on Monahan. That's the penalty. Is that it? Maybe I'm wrong. Caulfield! Did he hit the post? He hit the crossbar. I heard a ding. Wow. Offside Montreal. Minute and a half left in the power play. 2:44 left in OT. Man, he hit the crossbar. Crazy, crazy, crazy shit. Coyotes beat Toronto. Yeah, go Coyotes. Carter wins the draw, goes forward. Stolen from him by Monahan. Back to Suzuki. Back to Doc. Doc to Suzuki. Suzuki to Caulfield. Caulfield back to Suzuki. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield goes to the center. Drops it for Doc. Doc drops it for the Suzuki. Back to Doc. A wide shot. Caulfield picks it up. Over to Suzuki. To Doc. To Caulfield. Caulfield back to Suzuki. Back to Monahan on the side. Come on, guys. Get a lane. Scores! Kirby Doc from Monahan. Boom! Montreal wins the game. I got to clap for these guys. I got to. That was amazing overtime. That was an amazing overtime. There's the, is it an axiom? There's the, you hear, just get to overtime, get to the playoffs, that kind of thing. There you go. Just get to overtime. Dak with his first goal as a Hab is a winner. Hey, Newfie Joe, good timing seeing you there. Awesome. Beautiful pass, and such patience. That's really nice seeing Monahan. Monahan's playing well. You know what? This pickup of Monahan is going to prove to be a really good pickup. I mean, we're not going to win a ton of games or anything, but we're going to enjoy watching this guy play. Awesome. So their second win of the season in 4 games. So they're 2-2-0. No, yeah, 2-2-0. Monahab to Monadak. Hey, Matt, how you doing there? Yeah, it's not to say they deserved it, but they kind of did, right? They came down 2-0. They came back. Like I said, they just didn't give up, right? They didn't give up. They kept trying at it, and boom, there you go. There's a win. That was a fun game. That was a fun game to watch. So not only did we get a fun game out of them, but we got one that they won as well. Can you ask for better than that? I don't think so. Wow. My ears. Yeah, I really, honestly, maybe I'm going to call the games against Montreal every night because I think it's twice, and they won both of those games that I thought the other team would win. So there you go. Rory, if I remember, how many people last year when St. Louis took over and they started to win a little bit, and they're gonna blow it, they're gonna blow what did I say? No, they're not, and they didn't. So why are you worried about it now? This is still a bad team overall. They're gonna get beat by most teams most nights, but every now and then they're gonna give us that, and they're gonna hopefully give us exciting games. I feel sorry for DeSmith, Grimes, because he was good tonight. But Montreal beat him. Yeah, that was a good game. I didn't think they were going to pull that off. I really didn't. Are they an exciting team in overtime or what? And you remember the last few years overtime? They're so predictable, right? Who they put out and how they play. Now, no, they're not predictable at all. And I thought, I didn't see the delayed penalty. I thought, wow, St. Louis pulled the goalie in overtime. Brilliant. But no, that's not what happened. Larry, you may be right. I know Matt really he's kind of set on that Monahan's going to play really well and Montreal's going to re-sign him. I've said the possibilities there, I think. We were talking about it, me and Matt, the other day, and we figured out that they do have the money. They should be able to. Yeah, you know what? If Monahan has the kind of year I'm expecting, I could see Montreal maybe signing him. Sign him up for 4 years, say, 2 of it's part of the rebuild. Then you've got him still for 2 years, getting into the playoffs and stuff. Yeah, I could see it happening. And for a guy they make jokes about that he has a very boring personality. Guy's a hell of a hockey player. A hell of a hockey player. Monty did well too. Yes, Nathan. I thought Monty had a pretty good game. I like Monty, and I don't come down on him for some of the bad goals he lets up because, he's still young and he's still learning. But, man, I thought Monty was good tonight. So everybody's saying, oh, Monty's in nets, we're going to lose. Well, we didn't. Teresa, yes, good team win. And, this is something that's good about developing these young guys, right? Wins like this, great bonding experience for them going forward, Monahan filling Perry's shoes. Listen, he's a lot younger than Perry, so I say no. Monahan's filling Monahan's shoes. I don't think it had anything to do with a guy like Perry. Totally different situation, in my opinion. Monahan's still 28 years old, I think, still in his prime. This is a former first number one center on Calgary, and we got him for nothing. Literally, we got him for nothing. They gave him to us. So I don't see it as the same situation, personally. Suzuki, Caulfield, dynamic duo number 1, Monahan and Dak, dynamic duo number 2, except Monahan was with Suzuki and Caulfield tonight. And that was a great line. So I personally, you know what? I think they keep Monahan there for a bit. Randy, you were wrong. That's what I was just saying. Just because Monty's in nets doesn't mean he's going to lose. I'm not saying he has these games every night, but Monty can deliver these kind of games. I know maybe not half the games he plays, but he's got really good nights, and this was one of them. Well, Andy's going to be on the second. I don't see Andy as a third liner, so Andy's got to fit on that second line. I think Dak and Anderson, there's nothing wrong with that. Let them find some chemistry together. Who's we? Axiom. Who's we? I don't know what you say. We're sorry for letting the Bruins win. I don't know who they played. So you're a fan of what? Of who, I should say. ICT, yes, and we got Monahan and a first rounder for nothing for future considerations, which is nothing. Yeah, Rory, I know what you're saying, but that's assuming that Montreal is going to be good enough to be out of the bottom 10. Because then it doesn't make a difference. Because as long as you're in the bottom 10, you can get that first pick. So, no, I don't really agree with you there. Moral victories don't mean much. That's all you're going to get this year. The victories aren't going to mean much because they're not going anywhere. Yes, Matt, you and I both. Yes, and Gouli is turning out to be. I just said he's that. You need two defensemen that are studs that can play the big minutes and and don't hurt you at all. Just play big minutes and play well. And Gouli is that first piece of those two is there. Gouli played well, and that stop he made on I don't know who it was, and then the puck went the other way. I mean, that was a beautiful stop. He got the puck away, like he fell into the guy, whatever it was. Gouli just looking poised. And I remember when he was drafted, people didn't like it. I did a little research on him, and I thought, well, this guy could be a good pick. And he was. Bruins beat Florida? Oh, well. Yeah, I worry for Florida. I think Florida might have a bad season for some reason. I don't know. They may be on a downfall a bit. Florida could fall out of the top four for the playoffs in their division. I can see Florida falling out. It's in our division, right? Hey, Thomas, you missed a good game. It was a fun game. Hey, Brad. Young defense don't look young, though. They make mistakes, and you can see it. But overall, though, I think if you don't know that there's four rookies on defense, and you watch and you go, okay, you might be some young guys there, but you wouldn't guess four of them are rookies the way they're playing. I don't think, anyway. Harris is looking really good. Gouli looking amazing. And then I think Arbor's making a mistake here and there, but still looking really good. And then Kovacevic, steady. I don't find he makes a ton of mistakes. And he doesn't do a ton where he's exciting. He's a steady guy. So it's working out. Angus, second best game so far. Beating Toronto is always going to be good. So I'm sorry. Opening the season and beating Toronto the way we did, that's going to stand out still as the best game, but this was right up there with it. Yeah, so this was a fun game to watch and a fun ending to it. Yeah, Rory, you got to stop worrying about it. You're worrying about it for nothing, in my opinion. Hey, Calter, thanks for being here. Have a good night. And I didn't need that visual. Brad Logan has the potential to be that second guy. I got it. Yeah, he has the potential, but he's a bit far in his development. He's got a long way to go. But I guess, yeah, if they haven't got somebody like in place till he shows up, he definitely has potential to be that guy. Lucas Matheson ain't coming back for a while, so we don't have to worry about that for a while. Jono, Suzuki and Caulfield are so good together, and we only get better. It's scary. Yeah. It's going to be, 2-3 years down the road when this team starts to make the playoffs and is good, that number one line is going to be freaking good. Jason, that's the guy they're missing, right? I think Gouli is that guy that could be the stay-at-home version of that pair, right? The stay-at-home guy. Still got offense, still moves the puck, all that. But we're missing that true number one defenseman. I don't think Gouli develops into that. I don't. But I think he's going to be pretty damn good. But yeah, if we get a true number one, I think they're hoping. I don't think Harris is a big enough guy, right? I don't think he's got the stature. But I think that's what they're hoping for Barron. I really do. I think they're hoping Barron turns into that number one guy. And if not, they're going to find somebody. But that's the other piece, is that true number one guy. Have a good night, Rory. Thanks for being here, eh? Bob, you don't know. The Habs won't be very good this year. But they'll be fun to watch. That's what I'm saying. As long as they're fun to watch, they're going to give us games like this every now and then. If they lose in exciting ways, competitive to the end, like that kind of thing, that's what I think we're going to get. Are they going to be good? No. Yeah, bottom 10. I originally said 6 to 10, somewhere in there. I kind of think it's more along the lines of 4th to 8th. I think they finished somewhere in around 4th to 8th from the bottom. Thomas, I did answer you. Yes, or unless I'm seeing it again. Yeah, great timing, and it was a fun game. You missed a really fun game to watch. There were a couple of moments where it wasn't as fun. It was a little boring, but overall, this was a really fun game to watch. Lane Hudson was a couple inches taller. He has the potential to get there. I agree, Matt. I agree. If Lane Hudson was 6'2", I think that he would be that guy. But he's not, so. I was thinking the same thing, Matt, that Hudson would be a second pair defenseman. I don't see him as a third pair defenseman with the talent level that I think he's going to have. So, yeah, he's going to be on the second pair. As long as he makes it, which, talent-wise, he should. Bob, but it shouldn't. This is a year where this is how they're going to be. So fun to watch is your consolation prize. You got to go in with the mindset that that's what we're going to get. And don't get, like, a game like tonight shouldn't get you thinking that, there's going to be a better season than I think. I wouldn't do that, And then you don't get too down. And then you can enjoy the fun to watch part. Nathan, I can answer that. Quinn Hughes, he's 5'11". No, I heard Quinn Hughes is 5'11". Or maybe that's Cale Makar is 5'11". Quinn Hughes might be 5'10". Brad, I've called Toronto not to make the playoffs, so none of that surprises me. I'm really happy that they lost because it just kind of still only 4 or 5 games into the season for them. I don't know how many. Too early to really be sure, but I think that I'm not going to be too far off. Murray already out on LTIR for a while. They're going to struggle. We're on 3 hours. Okay, I'm going to take off here. Sorry, I got to eat and everything. This was a fun game, and it was fun conversation. I really appreciate everybody being here. We're back Thursday. Arizona's in town. And then on Saturday, it's Dallas. So 2 good games. Well, I say good with Arizona, but they're both crappy teams. Maybe Montreal beats Arizona too. And we get a 2-game winning streak. Yay! And then we're with Dallas. So that's the games we're doing. I hope to have another video out of some sort. I'm not sure what. I haven't got anything close to ready yet. So, but I hope you'll join us on Thursday for the game. Matt should be with us that night. And that's it. So thanks for being here. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for being here. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. And I'll see you next time. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night. And keep your stick on the ice. And if she doesn't find you handsome, at least let her find you handy. Did I get it right this time? I don't know. Have a good night, everybody. Ciao. Go Habs, go.